Here we consider two forms of diversification, related and unrelated. If a firm decides to diversify, it could do so in one of two forms. A firm in its current set of businesses may decide to add related products or related companies to its portfolio, and those related other businesses would probably have many links with the focal firm. A good example of related diversification is the acquisition of Pringles by Kellogg's. They're both foodstuffs, and this is related diversification. A company may also diversify into unrelated areas which have no links with the focal firm, and this is a strategy undergone for many years by General Electric, a very successful company who is in everything from light bulbs to locomotives and a lot of things in between. There's two sets of logic on why a firm might diversify its product offerings or diversify by virtue of an acquisition. Related diversification is the first one we'll discuss, and it's based on the notion of strategic fit. Strategic fit, that is, between value chains. For example, if Company A acquires Company B and they're related, what's going to happen is that each value chain the firm ran before the acquisition ran independently. But over time, as the two companies are fused into one, it will be able to share or collaborate or consolidate among many of these different parts of the value chain, thereby creating one value chain for both companies as opposed to running two separate value chains for two separate companies. You'll find efficiencies therein. That's the logic. You probably have heard over the last year or more all the press and fanfare about Kellogg's buying Procter & Gamble's Pringles. This is so far a very successful bit of related diversification because it's deemed that Kellogg's and Pringles can share a lot of activities among their value chains, most notably in supply chain activities, operations, meaning their foodstuffs, sales and marketing, and distribution thereof. The other bit of logic regarding diversification is portfolio theory, and this describes unrelated diversification. To explain this, imagine that you're asked a stockbroker, what should I invest in over the next 3 to 5 years? The banker or the stockbroker would most likely say to diversify away your risk and to maximize your return, it's probably best that you delve into a number of stocks or mutual funds that are highly uncorrelated with each other. And if you do, you diversify away your risk. While some of these business segments may be up, some might be down. Regardless, you've diversified away your risk, and at some point, you have probably reached your highest average return, which is what you want in a portfolio. The only difference between personal portfolio theory and corporate diversification from the unrelated perspective is that on the x-axis, what we have now is uncorrelated business segments. That's the only difference. And if we go back to General Electric, or if you went to their annual report, you would see that they're in a whole lot of business segments, all of which are uncorrelated with each other. And General Electric, by using portfolio theory, has been a very successful company over time.